Oh my gosh. So as you can see, she is not a very happy camper because, oh my, that is not, absolutely not okay. So clearly she's not going to get this off on her own. So let's go ahead and help her out. Hey guys, what's up? Thank you for tuning in this week. So I had some issues, believe it or not. This rack right here, I tried to use them with my adult females, and I have a few bloods over here, and apparently I put too many holes in the tubs. So I've been having a hard time keeping the humidity up, and I have a few snakes that have had some god-awful sheds. So I have found some techniques that we are going to try to assist them in getting the stuck sheds off, because I've soaked them normally like you would, and the shed just hasn't come off. So I found a mixture that we can try and see if that is going to help them be able to lubricate the skin and get it off of there. And I'll also show you what I'm going to do to fix these tubs so that they'll hold humidity a lot better. Other than the fact that I could just buy new. Other than the fact that I could just buy new ones and throw these ones in the garbage, I would rather not do that because it's a lot cheaper for me to use the fix that I have found. So keep watching and I'll show you guys that here in just a sec. Okay, so let's go ahead and get into it. So let's start with our step number 1. As you can see, I have this little white clip here because this girl needs some attention. So pobrecita. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to take this tub. I've already got it filled with a little bit of water. A little bit of lukewarm water. This is just pure water. Like, I'm not adding anything to it here. The purpose of this is for me to put her in here for maybe 3 to 5 minutes or so that she can drink if she's going to drink before I give her the mixture to help with her skin shed. So let's go ahead and put her in here right now, and then we'll talk about the next soak that we're going to use after she's done with this one. She is not a very happy camper because, oh my, that is not, absolutely not okay. So clearly she's not going to get this off on her own. So let's go ahead and help her out and fix our enclosures, because if your snake is shitting like this, most likely there's a problem with her husbandry, which 100% is an issue with her husbandry, and we're gonna fix that. So let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so while she is soaking here in this tub, for just a few minutes, we are going to make the concoction right here on camera. So the first thing that we're gonna do is we are going to take some more water, okay? So I love using this because it's probably about 1.5 gallons. Let me put it down right here. And first thing that we're going to put is our Epsom salt. So barely any Epsom salt, okay? So this one is just your normal pure Epsom salt. Fragrance free. We don't want any additives or anything extra. We don't need none of that, right? So we're going to use this guy. I'm gonna literally put like 1/4 teaspoon in here, like tiny amount, okay? So I'm gonna put this in here as well. Get that nice and dissolved. Next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put in a splash or a shot, if you will, of pure aloe vera. So this is 99.98% pure aloe vera, and we're going to put that in there for some moisture and to help lubricate the skin, to help it come off a lot easier, hopefully while she's still in there. So I'm going to mix this now and the salt, and we'll be right back when she's done with this soap.
A few moments later.
Alright, so she has been in here for about 5 minutes now. I watched her drink and now she seems to be done and everything. So what we're going to do now is we're going to move her into this new tub. So as you can see, it's got some holes because we still want there to be a little bit of airflow for the snake to breathe. So go ahead and put that right there. I've got my mixture down here. Grab your mixture. And we are going to basically just fill until the snake is going to be covered. Her stuck shed, and most snakes' stuck shed gets stuck on the top of their body, along the spine and a little bit along the side of that. So I want to kind of fill it up so that it's almost touching that, but I don't want her to be swimming. So we also have to keep in mind that when the snake gets placed into the water, that the water level is going to rise. So we don't want to fill it up completely, right? Which I think that should be good. You can see it has a little bit of a tint to it, thanks to our beautiful aloe vera gel, which I think is actually mirrored, sorry. But 98.8% pure. And I can actually drink this if I wanted to. I'm not sure if I want to right now, but I could if I decided to. So clearly this girl is done here and she's ready to go into this tub. Let's go ahead and put her in here to continue. Hey, sweetie pie. Let's get her in here, shall we? Okay, so we are going to leave her in here and I will see you in just a minute. Alright guys, so it has been about 2 hours, so as you can see, she is still just kind of vibing in here, her little head looking around. But her skin is starting to look like it's kind of just floating around her body, so I'm going to take her out and see how easily that has basically lifted. Right before I do that though, I'm going to clean out her tub since there is little bits of stuck shed all over the place. So I'm going to go ahead and clean that out, and then we'll take her out of here and see how well it worked. So hopefully it worked pretty good. So her tub is all clean and ready to go, so let's go ahead and take her out and see how this goes. There is floating shed all over the place, which is definitely a good sign. So, all right, pretty lady, come on out of there. Look at that. It is just falling off. Look at that. So I'm thinking it's safe to say that this is working quite well. Completely gone from right here. Look at that. Just like nothing. Holy moly. She has a little bit here on her neck still, but there is nothing on her eye caps, thankfully. And I think she's gonna have to get this rest of it off on her own, or we'll have to wait till the next shed. But for now, the majority of the shed is off of her body. So I mean, look at the difference between this girl and what she was just a couple hours ago. Beautiful new shed on this fire hypo female that decided to absorb her follicles this year. Not entirely sure why, but we will try it again this coming year. It actually starts again here in a few months, so I'm pretty excited about that. She's got some good body condition on her. She is just one of the sweetest snakes that we have. Look at that face. Sweetie pie. Hey guys, I just realized that I did not film an outro for that video, but thank you so much for watching. I ended up just plugging up the holes with the hot glue gun. So if you guys have any issues with that and you accidentally do too many holes, it's working perfectly. And thank you for clicking. Make sure you like this video if it was helpful to you, and I will see you next week.